Hello. In this video lecture, we will be discussing about pointers again. If you remember, in the last video lecture, we have discussed about the properties of the pointers. And if you remember, the first property is it can be used to hold the address of other variable. It cannot be used for holding the normal constant value. Second property we discussed is about its updation, that it can get updated by the size of data type. Third property we discussed about that the pointer declared for one type of variable cannot be used for other type of variables. And fourth property we said that by default the data type of the pointer is unsigned int. And after that we have also discussed about advantages of the pointer. The two advantages of the pointer we are going to discuss now in this video lecture along with the example. That one advantage is it provides direct access to the memory location. What does it means? By using pointer we can access the contents of a memory location without using the name of that variable or that memory location. This is one of the advantages of the pointer. That means in fact it provides alternative method for accessing the value of a variable. You know that when we write name of a variable in our program, it will get replaced by its value. Alternative method is by using pointer also we can access the value of the variable. And second thing is second or one of the other advantage that I have listed is about arrays, that the pointer can be used to access the elements of an array. So that also we will see through the program. So main thing that we will discuss in this lecture is about the programs related to the pointer and some of the questions which are asked in the university question papers in last 2-3 exams. Now the important concept about the next concept about the pointer that we should learn is called as referencing and dereferencing. In one of the past university question paper, there was a question on explain the referencing and dereferencing along with reference and dereference operator. So this question is a very simple question that can be asked on a pointer. We have already seen this process, but we have not named it. Now we should name it. Now let us see what is referencing and dereferencing by using pointer. So you can see referencing is the process of initializing pointer by accessing or by assigning address of variable to that particular pointer. So this process is called as referencing. The process of initializing pointer by assigning address of variable is known as referencing. The operator used for referencing is AND operator. This is also known as address operator. And for example, I have written small example also. Let us declare integer variable a whose value is 5. Let us declare pointer p for integer data type. And when we write p is equal to AND a, what we are doing is we are assigning address of a variable to the pointer. This is known as referencing. I hope referencing is clear to you. Then what is dereferencing? The process of accessing value of a variable by using a pointer is known as dereferencing. So getting value of the variable by using pointer is known as dereferencing. And it requires a dereference operator. The symbol of the dereference operator is star, asterisk. And we will see the example. I can write like this: int a is equal to 5. Then I can declare a pointer p for integer data type. And then I can perform referencing first, that is p is equal to AND a. This is known as referencing. And then I will try to display value of a variable a by using pointer like this. I will write printf value of a is equal to %d, and instead of writing a here, I will write star p. So when we write star p over here, this is known as value of variable a. And this is something called as dereferencing. So dereferencing, as you can see, is effective and useful only after referencing, because if I write this without performing referencing, then the pointer is not pointing to the variable and that means this will not display the value of variable a, rather it will display some garbage value, or the result cannot be predicted. So this is a small difference between the referencing and dereferencing. So you should understand this difference very clearly, that there is a reference operator which is nothing but what, address operator, and dereference operator which is nothing but what, asterisk, and we can use them in our program to perform operations by using pointer. This is a very small topic which was pending in the last session, and that I have covered. So, and there was a university question also on this topic. Now let us see some program. We will write a program to perform arithmetic operations on two integer numbers by using pointer. Arithmetic operations means we have to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Let us go to Turbo C to perform this operation. So now we will start writing our program to perform arithmetic operations by using pointer. So I will write hash include stdio.h, then we will write hash include conio.h, then I will write void main. Let us declare two integer variables, let's say a, b, and one more for storing the result of the operation, that is, let's say c. So I have declared three integer variables a, b, and c. For every variable I require a separate pointer. So therefore I will declare three pointers of type integer, and I can declare them like this. Let's say int star p, then star q, and then star r. So I have declared three pointers for integer data type, and I will perform referencing first. So let us write clr scr and perform referencing. What is referencing? Just now I said referencing is the process of assigning address of a variable to the pointer. So I can write p is equal to and a. So I have performed referencing of pointer p. Similarly, I can write q is equal to and b. That means I have performed referencing of pointer q. And similarly, I can write r is equal to and c. So we performed referencing. So I hope you have understood the process of referencing. Now we want two integer numbers input from the user. So let's say printf last user enter two integer numbers. And then normally if you do it without pointer, how do we do it? We write %d two times. We write here address of variable a and address of variable b. This is called as normal method, that is without using a pointer. But I wanted to do it by using a pointer, so I will make this as a comment, and I will write another scanf which will do it by using a pointer. So I will write scanf %d, and now interestingly, what do you mean by address of a? It is nothing but pointer p, because if you know, we already performed referencing. Address of a is stored in pointer p. So instead of writing and a, we have to write simply p. Similarly, instead of writing and b, we have to write simply q. So this will accept two integer variables values, and they will be stored into variable a and b. But I am not using variable names a and b. Instead of that, I am using pointers p and q. Now, if I wanted to do it, if I wanted to perform addition of these two numbers by using normal arithmetic, then I might have it done like this, like c is equal to a plus b. But we don't want to do like this. I wanted to perform addition of these two numbers a and b by using pointers. So for that, what I need to do is I need to write star r, that means value of c will be equal to, I will write star p, that means value of a, plus star q, that means value of b. So this expression is nothing but what? C will be equal to a plus b, which we have done previously, and I made it as a make it as a comment. So I hope you might have understood how to perform simple addition by using pointers. We will check the result. We will write printf and we will write addition is equal to percentage d, and now I can display addition either by writing name of the variable c or by using pointer, that is by writing star r. So let us display the result of addition by using pointer name, and at this point I will write get ch and I will end my program. I will check only the output of addition operation. Other operations we will add. So I will compile this program to check for any error and we will run this. So after execution you can see the program will prompt two inputs from the user. So let's say one input is 10, other input is 20, and when I press enter it will display that addition is equal to 30. That means we are able to perform addition of two variables by using pointer. And when we write star r is equal to star p plus star q, what we are doing is we are doing dereferencing. This is called as dereferencing operation. So I hope you have understood the difference between referencing and dereferencing, and you might have understood one advantage of the pointer, that pointer provides alternative way to access the value of a variable, though it appears little complicated than the normal way, but yes, it provides me alternative option for accessing the value of a variable. So this use is not that much, you can say, attractive. We will see other uses of the pointer, and that will realize that pointers are really helpful in solving many of the problems. Now I can extend the same program to perform other three operations, and for that I need to copy these commands and paste them again and again. For performing subtraction, I will write star r is equal to star p minus star q, and here instead of addition I will write subtraction is equal to percentage d, right? Similarly, I will copy this set of commands one more time, and this time I will write star r is equal to star p into star q. Give a space between two consecutive stars to avoid any confusion. Then I will write product is equal to percentage d, and I will display value of a variable r. One more time I will copy the same two commands, but this time we will write star r is equal to star p divided by star q, and then we will write quotient is equal to percentage d, and we will display value of a variable r. So I hope you have understood these all things. Let us compile the program and run it one more time. This time again it will ask me enter two integer numbers. So let's say first integer number is 35 and second integer number is 7. So I have entered these two numbers. So when I press enter, this will be the result. Addition is equal to 42, subtraction is equal to 28, product is equal to 245, and quotient is equal to 5. It is coming on same line just because I have not added \n over here. So if you add it, that will be displayed on new line. So I hope you have understood this simple program on a pointer which performs arithmetic operations. This is also asked in one of the university question papers. So you just see this program, refer this program, and understand the concept of referencing and dereferencing. And this means that almost any program that we performed or we completed by using normal variable, it can be also completed by using a pointer variable. Only thing you should be able to understand is whenever we are writing variable name, instead of that we have to write star pointer name. But before writing that, we should perform referencing. That means we should assign address of a variable to a pointer. I hope you have understood this program. Let us get back to our presentation. Now I wanted to explain another concept that is called as pointer to array. Now let's see how to declare a pointer for an array and how to process the elements of array by using a pointer. So let us understand that how the elements of array can be accessed by using pointer. Let us have array int a with capacity 5. Then let us declare a pointer for this array. Since this array is of type int, we will declare pointer p for int data type by writing int star p. And then we will perform referencing. We will write p is equal to a. And now you should understand the important change. I have not written p is equal to and a. Rather, I have written only p is equal to a. Why so? Because the name of array acts as address of the array. This is a very important line that you should note. Name of array always acts as address of array. Why? We will see. Let us consider array in memory of a computer. So it will appear something like this. I have declared array with capacity 5. So you can see there will be 10 bytes reserved. And first element will be of 2 bytes. Second element will be of 2 bytes. Next element will be of 2 bytes. Next element will be of 2 bytes. And last element will be of 2 bytes. So total 5 elements will be there. Total size of array is 10 bytes. And I have assumed that the address of the first byte of this array is 1200. And the next bytes will have consecutive addresses. Now, when we say these are the unique identification numbers related to the array that I have declared, then when we write p is equal to a, what actually will be stored in p is 1200. And what is 1200? 1200 is the address of first element of the array, and it is in fact the address of the array. So address of the array is nothing but the address of first element, that is and a0. And then a is equivalent to and a0. Therefore, name of array always acts as address of array. So instead of writing, if you are confusing with this particular method, you can write p is equal to and a, but in square bracket you have to write 0, because the address of first element of array is always the address of array, and therefore a is equivalent to and a0. So I hope you have understood this concept. In the program, of course, you will get it very clearly. Now, what we wanted to do is, we wanted to write a program to initialize the elements of array and display its contents, but not by using normal method, but by using pointer. So, if you remember, by using normal method, when we want to store the value into the array element in the scanf statement, we need to write and a of I. But when we want to do it by using pointer, we have to simply write p plus I. And when we are accessing the element value in the normal method, we have to write only ai, but by using pointer, we have to write star in bracket p plus I. Let us write a program and understand this concept. So, this time, what we will do is, we will write a program to declare array, initialize it by taking user input, and display the contents. So now, we will declare array first. So let's write int a of capacity, let's say 5. Restrict the user to only 5. We will not asking the user to enter how many values you want to store. We are assuming user wanted to store 5 values, because it is just for understanding the concept of pointer. Let us declare pointer for integer data type by writing int star p. Then we will write clr scr. Then we will give a message to the user, printf enter 5 integer numbers. Directly we will ask the user enter 5 integer numbers. And then in a normal method, what we do is, we write for loop. We write I is equal to 0, then I less than 5, then I plus plus, and then inside this for loop we write scanf %d, and we write address of ai. This is something called as initializing the elements of array by using normal method. But since we don't want to use normal method, what I will do is, I will make this line as a comment, and I will use equivalent line which will be using a pointer, and that is simple. I will write scanf and I will write %d. Instead of writing and ai, this time I will write p plus I. Let us put this p plus I in bracket in order to avoid any confusion. What will happen because of this? What is the first value of p? First value of p is 1200, if you remember the example. So I will write here, initially p will be equal to 1200 and I will be equal to 0. So this is 1200 plus 0, that means 1200. That is the address of A0. So first value entered by the user will be stored into the element A0. But when we come for the next time, what will happen? I will be updated, I will be 1, and then P plus I becomes 1200 plus 1. But you know, pointer will not be updated by 1. It will always get updated by size of data type. That means P plus 1 will in fact perform P plus 2. That means next value of P becomes 1202. It will not be 1201. This is because of property of a pointer. If I try to add 1 into integer pointer, it will not get added by 1. It will get updated by size of its data type. Since pointer P is for integer data type, when we add 1 into it, it will get updated by 2. So new value present in P, this P plus I result will not be, it's not the value of P, sorry, it's the value of P plus I. The result of P plus I is 1202, and that is nothing but what? It will be address of A1. Similarly, when I gets incremented to 2, the P plus I will be 1204, that is third element, and likewise it will keep on accessing the values of the elements of the array. So after this, all the 5 elements will be initialized. After that, I will write printf, and I will write array is equal to \n, and again I will write a for loop to display the elements of array. So let's write I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Inside this, normal method to display the elements of array is printf, and we write %d \t, and we write ai. This is a normal method of displaying the elements of array, but since we wanted to do it by using pointer, we will make this as a comment, and we will write equivalent printf, which will display elements of array by using pointer. So I will write printf %d \t. This time what I have to write is, or what I have to perform is dereferencing. So because I wanted to access the value of the element, so I have to write star, and which element? The element whose address is P plus I. So when we write only P plus I, it will be considered as address of a element, and when we write star P plus I, it will be considered as the value of the element. So I will write it here as a comment. Writing in bracket P plus I will be is nothing but is address of ith element. So when I is 0, it is the address of 0th element. When I is 1, it is the address of 1th element or second element. So if you have understood this, it is very clear. Now here I will write a comment that star P plus I, star in bracket P plus I is nothing but what? Is value of ith element, and I is not position, I is index. So I hope you understood this simple concept. Let us put a get ch to freeze the output and end this program. Let us compile this program. There are 2 errors. Let's check the statement missing semicolon. Where here after scanf I have missed the semicolon. So let us put it. Let us compile it. No error. We will run the program to check the output. It is asking me enter 5 integer numbers. So let's say first is 11, then 22, 33, 44, 55. I entered 5 integer values. When we press enter, it will display array is equal to 11, 22, 33, 44 and 55. That means we are able to store the values into the array element by using pointer, as well as we are able to display the value of the element by using pointer. Now you can see, if this is possible, you can do almost any operation on array by using pointers, right? Only thing is that you have to add the commands for processing here. In between input and output, you can add the commands for the processing, and you should remember the equivalence, that whenever you wanted to write AI, what you have to write is star in bracket p plus I, right? Whenever I wanted to write aj in my program, what we need to write is star in bracket p plus j. This bracket is important because if I remove this bracket, it will not give me the expected result. Let us try and remove this bracket. In this case now what will happen, star p will have higher priority than addition. So star p means it will access the value of the first element, and into that it will add value of I. So if the value of the first element is 11, it will add 0 into it and the first value displayed will be 11. Then when it goes for second time, star p will again access the value of the first element, that is 11, and add I, that is nothing but what? 1 into it. That means the next value displayed will be 12, and then 13, 14, 15. Let's check. I will not get correct result in this case. Let us compile and run our program. It is asking me to enter 5 numbers again. So let us enter the same 5 numbers again. This time when I press enter, what I will get is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That means what? First value displayed 11 is nothing but what? Star p, that is 11, plus I, that is 0, that means 11. Second value displayed is 12. It means what? Star p, that means again 11, plus 1, that means 12. Third value displayed is 13, that is because of what? Star p, that means 11, plus 2, that means 13, that is getting displayed. So you should be careful that whenever we wanted to access the element values, you should put this p plus I inside bracket. If you miss this bracket, you will not be able to get the correct result. So I hope you have understood how to initialize array and access the elements of array by using pointer, right? Let us get back to our presentation again. And this equivalence, therefore, I have mentioned in my presentation. So whenever you wanted to write AND AI, you have to write p plus I in the bracket, and whenever you wanted to write AI, you have to write star p plus I inside the bracket. Now I will give you some worksheet questions. In the last video I have not given any worksheet question, but in this video I will give you 2 worksheet questions. One is to write a program to find largest out of 3 integers by using pointer. We already did it by using a normal method. Now you should do it by using the pointer. This is a very easy question. You should try and submit it as a worksheet. Second question that I will ask again on array. So I will write a program to arrange elements of array in descending order by using pointer. So I hope you will be able to solve these 2 questions. And if you see the past university question papers, even this type of questions are also not asked on the pointer. What are the questions asked on the pointer? I will quickly go through it so that you will have a clear idea. In December 19, the question asked is how do pointers differ from variable in C? And I hope you have understood all the differences. Write a C program to add 2 pointers. So that just now we have seen addition of 2 pointers. Then May 19, they asked a question saying which of the following operator can be used to access the value at address stored in a pointer variable. And they mentioned the 4 options: star, at the rate, and. This is also clear to you. Accessing the value, that means it should be dereferencing, and therefore the correct answer is star. And in December 18, they asked the question, what is pointer? Explain how the pointer variable declared and initialized. This also we have seen in our previous presentation. So they are not asking very difficult questions on the pointer. Whatever we have discussed on pointer up till now, that is, I think, is sufficient. Only thing that is remaining on the pointer is call by value and call by address, or call by name and call by reference. This is related to function as well as pointer. So I will cover it in my video lecture, which I will be delivering on the functions very soon. What we will see in the next session, that also we will declare over here. So the last topic of the 6th module is pending, and that is dynamic memory allocation. So my next video lecture will be about dynamic memory allocation. Till that time, goodbye.